I strongly believe that we need pharmacists, besides myself, a whole bunch of other people should be working on these things and trying to figure these things out because your body is a giant chemistry set.
Welcome to That's Darn Good. I'm Janelle Ball, and I'm excited to bring you thought-provoking conversations about biologics, specialty medications, treatments, and so much more. I'll be chatting with some amazing guests about access, affordability, and advocacy. You're really going to enjoy this show. Welcome to That's Darn Good. Today, my guest is Dr. Nayan Patel, founder of Aros Skincare and pioneer in biohacking for skin longevity. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having me today.
Yes, thank you for joining me. I'm excited to chat with you, and I'm really intrigued by biohacking. I wanted to know what that is.
Biohacking is basically just understanding your own human biology and trying to figure out how do you enhance it. It could be chemically, which I'm passionate about it because I'm a pharmacist. It could be mechanically, but I was supposed to become a mechanical engineer in my lifetime. And so I like that as well. Are there some other modalities, right? From your nutrition and diet, all those things. So it's just understanding the human physiology and human biology and trying to figure out for every single problem, there's a simple solution. And so I'm not a big fan of the word biohacking, but I guess it gets attention and people are looking at that word and saying, oh, what is he doing again? And it's just going back to the basics. That's it.
Okay. So you said that you're a pharmacist. What got you into that in the first place?
You know, as an Asian kid, you come home and dad and mom tells you, said, you're going to go become a pharmacist. I said, okay. Why? Well, because it's good for you. My original plan was to become an engineer. I went to engineering school and quickly realized that what I really wanted to do was not available to me being a first generation immigrant. And so all the things that I wanted to do to work and create something to do with the space adventures and things like that was not available to people that were not born in the United States. And so I said, okay, that's not going to fulfill my dreams. What else can I do, right? And the next thing got to me was physical chemistry. I loved physical chemistry. I said, you know what? I can make the similar change on this earth by learning everything about medicine and how that works out, right? And so it was a very easy transition for me to become a pharmacist. And till today, I do not regret a single moment that I made this right choice. I think it's the best thing that happened to me. I think I was naturally born to become a pharmacist because even though my goal was to become an engineer, I think this was the right career for me. And I'm here today speaking in front of you is because my passion has driven me to the ultimate limits of creating products and creating technologies that can enhance human health.
Yeah, that is amazing. So that brings us to Aros Skincare. When did you decide I'm going to create a skincare line?
Even today's date, I still have to pinch my skin sometimes. Say, am I really running a skincare company? And the answer is I never even dreamt of running a skincare company because I don't see skincare as something that is earth-shattering, even though, oh my God, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. But then I always have to keep myself grounded, saying that, hey, skin's the largest organ. It needs help. It needs nourishment. It needs to be addressed like you address heart. It's like the same as address your brain health or your kidneys and your livers and all those things. We put so much attention on every single thing, but the skin, don't worry about it. I got so much skincare products. I got this thing covered. And in reality, you don't. You don't. So this whole thing started, I was working on technology to basically enhance glutathione levels into the body. It's the master antioxidant. It's a master detoxifier. I was by far the best ingredient or best chemical or best peptide a body produces, period. And so my goal was to, as a pharmacist, to work on that technology and see if I can enhance it, stabilize it, and make it better. Not in a million years, I was dreaming of your skin needs the highest amount of glutathione, so let me create a glutathione product. No, my goal was to create a glutathione technology product to enhance your own immune system, or enhance your own detoxification system, enhance your own antioxidant systems. Yes, skin is a major organ, needs a lot of benefit, not a lot of help, but that was not how I was thinking about it. But when I perfected the system to 2007, and as a pharmacist, I was using this into my patient populations, and I was talking to doctors all over the world, and the consensus that came around was that, oh my God, this thing is amazing for your skin. And the two rules of skincare is it has to smell good and feel good. And my product is smells like sulfur and sticky as hell. So that defies all the rules of cosmetic company. And so I said, okay, that's not going to be a cosmetic product. And so I was giving to my friends and family, my wife and her friends, and everybody was using it. And about a year goes by, I say, oh my God, can I buy this product from you? My skin has never been better, ever. They're in the 40s and 50s. So I said, oh my, this is absolutely amazing.
What were the differences that they were seeing in their skin?
So my wife's friends, they are not scraping to find the cheapest skincare lines out there. That they're buying what's necessary for their health, and they were using products that were hopefully they were helpful for the skin, but they were not looking at the results. The skin was still dull. There was no vibrancy in there. They're still getting the wrinkles coming out. The fine wrinkles are coming out. As soon as they turn 40, 45, the wrinkles, crow's feet starts coming out. Uneven skin tone. They didn't have the vibrancy that you see in the skincare, right? Within the first month and a half, they start seeing my skin tone is getting evened out. Oh, I can see some of my fine wrinkles are getting better. I see skin tightness happen. It's not a facelift, right? But it's the skin is getting tighter because when the healthiest is jumping, when you press it on your cheek, you can see the bounce in your skin. It's not this leathery feel that, oh my God, it's like so rigid. And so all those things started happening, and it's just from the texture. And then the ultimate dagger was about 2 or 3 months later, all these ladies will go outside and they'll see a friend they have not seen for at least a couple more months. And they say, oh my God, what did you do with skin? I said, what? I said, you look amazing. And they don't even know what they're looking at, right? The smiles are better. The defined structures are feeling a little better. I said, I cannot put my finger point on it because I never look at those kind of things. As a pharmacist, I'm always looking for outcomes. Is he helping your diabetes? Is he helping your sugar levels? Is he helping your heart disease? How's your blood flow? How's your blood pressure? My mind is always thinking around health. Personally, I don't have that eye for it. But when they go out, my wife's friends, when they go out, they start getting compliments. And so I started recording all those compliments and saying, what's happening? The main thing is as you age, you get the spots on your faces, right? Where's the spots coming from? I mean, we have so many names to it, right? Age spots, liver spots, sunspots. And so all the spots comes, and nobody has any idea. For every spot, every labeled spot, there's a different laser treatment that's out there that can get rid of it. And so I said, oh my God, this is crazy. And it's stemming from internal oxidative stress. And so, yeah, I don't have one particular thing, but this is overall what we have seen over the years.
Wow. So this one product, it's a serum, right?
Yes, the glutathione is a serum because that's the only way I can get high enough concentration to get the results. And again, I'm not here to get results in 1 year from now. I want to get results like now. I have a problem that I see in the mirror. I want to get rid of it as soon as possible without doing any surgeries.
Right. So then you would use it once a day or twice a day?
It is once a day application. So what I had to do is then I had to figure out if I can enhance glutathione levels in your body, especially if I can keep it in your skin cells the whole time, what else does it need to have a profound impact on your skin health, right? And so when I looked at it, I said, okay, what does the skin cell needs, right? It needs CoQ10, it needs glutathione, it needs helpers like vitamin C to regenerate your glutathione reserves. You need some amino acids like carnosine to help regenerate your antioxidant benefits of your skin. I have a patented technology that I can take large amount of molecules, squeeze it down. I don't know if you saw this movie from I don't know, 70s and 80s, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, you just squeeze every single things down and deliver all this ingredients into small volume. Because keep in mind, your face is such a small area. You don't have enough surface area to lather on like 10 different creams. So the only way I can do that part is to give it benefits of 10 different creams is to take all the ingredients from all these products, shrink them, and deliver to your skin health. I was having fun at it. Throw in some DMAE. It's a fish protein. It's amazing for your texture and makes your skin tighter. Throw in that. How about resveratrol? I said, well, resveratrol is a tough one because most of resveratrol as a chemical is very toxic. There's a lot of arsenic in the grape skin. And so I said, no, not yet. And then I was hunting for a good source of resveratrol. I found one which was metal-free and to throw in that one. And so I looked at the product, then I created a system, like a two-part system, morning and evening routine, because your skin needs constant help, right?
Mhm.
You need to protect during the daytime from all the damages that you get from exposing to the sun, exposing to the environment, and the foods you eat and things like that. So I created a vitamin C serum with moisturizer goes along with it to make sure that you get a protections against oxidative stress. And then at nighttime, you're going to sleep in for minimum 8 hours. And hopefully, before you do anything, it's going to be at least 10 hours. So I want to make sure that for the 10 hours that you're going to, from the time you apply the product on your face to the time you wash it up in the morning, it's going to be at least 8 to 10 hours. I want to give the biggest impact I can give you. So I put glutathione as a serum to detoxify, neutralize free radicals. And then I added something called cycloestrogenol. I'm not a herbalist, but I look at chemicals in the purest form and see does it make sense. And
Right.
that particular made sense to me. Has a lot of research being done already to prove it to it. All I had to do was use that. It's a large molecule, bring it to my technology, and deliver that. And that only works if your body's oxidative stress is reduced. So I had to
Mm.
create the oxidative stress reduction with glutathione, with the cream, with the sorghum root extract. And so this one system is delivering like 7, 8 ingredients. I don't even know how many ingredients I have inside now, because if I find something good that's going to work for you, I just throw it in there.
Yeah.
Uh, and so my at this point, I think we have 7 or 8 ingredients inside already. And if I find something good that is novel and is low enough concentration that is required, I'll just throw it in there. So it's like you're buying a favorite device and it's keeping updating for yourself,
Right.
right? So you don't have to keep on buying new devices every single year. I'm hoping that for the skincare as well, that one day the goal is to, if I find something earth shattering, that you better believe that I'm going to try and put it in there for you guys.
Right. That's great. I love that. Got to stay up to date on what is better and what, So, as far as like putting the products on, if you're using any kind of other skincare routine, what would you suggest? How would you incorporate that into it? Or would you even need to use anything else?
Well, I only use one product. I don't have the time, right?
Mhm.
But trust me, I have a lot of guy friends who they tell me, just give me all. Give me all. I love it, right? Give me all. I have a lot of guy friends, and some of my other guy friends didn't even shave. I said, gosh, if I shave, then I have to put some creams on there. I don't do anything, right? So guys are weird.
Mhm.
Guys are just absolutely weird. And the thing is, for guys, they don't worry about the skin health because they have too much testosterone, and the testosterone keep the skin thicker. So
Mhm.
it doesn't look bad. And so they don't look at skin health as something that they should improve upon because it doesn't look so bad. But internally, the skin is getting bad, right? So by the time they decide to take care of it, what do I care? I'm only 60. I don't need to do that anymore. Come on. I'm just going to give up on that, right? And
Mhm.
so I put these 4 products, and the main reason is because they work synergistically. Now, if you want to add other products to it, we strongly recommend that you clean the face, use whatever you want. The first thing that goes on your skin is a serum. Cover up the whole skin cells with the serum, because the serum has the most potent either vitamin C or glutathione to basically quench all the free radicals. That's the first thing you want. Once that is done, you seal it up with the moisturizer we have created. We have a lot of active ingredients inside at full concentration. So it's not like 1% of this one particular ingredient. No, no. 1% of this, 5% of that, 3% of that. We combine all kinds of things inside. So here's the science. Your free radicals in your skin, as soon as you quench all the free radicals with the vitamin C or glutathione, itself gets oxidized. We have to revive them to keep on working harder, right? It's like if you go to a drugstore, you pay with the money to buy medicine, and as soon as you pay with the money to buy medicine, the money comes back in your wallet again somehow. Wait a second. Yeah, I can keep on buying whatever I want to buy, right? Because the money
Right.
keeps on refilling that. So the refilling part comes in from other helpers that is actually reviving those vitamin C and the glutathione into the system. So that's what we do. So those 2 products are the first and second layer. After that, makeup on. If it's not moisturizing enough, and I totally right, it smells a little odor, a little sticky. Everything should go away on your face. Everything goes about 2 minutes. If you keep on
Mhm.
pressing it down until completely dry, it does go away. But you know what? People feel that, oh, you know what? It's too simple. I want to add a couple more products. Go for it. Everything will be afterwards. I would refrain from people using any harsh chemicals.
Mhm.
Uh, especially bleaching agents, vitamin A derivative products. These are a lot more harsher chemicals. I don't believe that we have to torture our skin to feel to look better. Give the body some nourishment, what it needs, and just let it flourish on its own.
Right. Yeah. And I think a lot of people now are moving towards, what can really enhance their skin naturally and less makeup or, but just really being able to have that bright, fresh skin and not have to worry about, blemishes, face breaking out and piling on a bunch of makeup to cover it all up. People are becoming more mindful about what they're using and what products they're putting onto their skin.
Absolutely. We don't even realize that by the time we wake up and leave the house to go to work or do something, we are exposed to 70 different chemicals, 70.
Wow.
And just think about it, right? Look at the toothpaste alone is like, God knows how many ingredients in there. And then you go in the shower and then you have the soap and the shampoo and the conditioners and scrubs and whatnot. You come
Mhm.
out and I don't have to fix my hair, but you come out and now you put some more products on your face and your hair and the body and the lotions and all those things. And if you add up all those chemicals, right? You haven't cleaned the house yet, by the way. Don't get me over there, the house cleaning stuff, right? This is just putting the products on your face and your body and the things. It's like 70 different chemicals you're exposed to.
Wow.
Then you expect the body to stay vibrant and clean and beautiful. Well, it's working extremely hard to keep you alive. Forget
Right.
looking beautiful, right? And so, in the name of beauty, we are really taxing our liver and our health. And
Mm.
so, you're absolutely right. People are waking up. People are finding out that make my life simple, make my routine simple. I want to get ingredients out of there. And the word clean beauty or natural products is a misnomer because something that is natural to the plant, it may not be natural to humans.
Right.
Might be safer, might be safer, not necessarily, but might be safer, but it's not natural to humans. Just because a melon juice, which is a very potent antioxidant for that melon to keep it healthy and alive, that same potency may not be enough for the human body. I don't know that part, right? As a chemistry, my mind goes and said, well, if this was great, it keeps the fruits so healthy with the antioxidant benefits. So if I eat that fruit, I'm going to be healthy. If something's healthy out there, let's take that up and put it on ourselves and we will get healthy. Not necessarily, right?
Right.
There's good evidence that it does, but there's a lot of good evidence that it does not either. And so I really want to figure these things out because if you're going to spend billions and billions of dollars in an industry that is actually just gives you a false facade look of beautiful, but as soon as the makeup comes off at nighttime and you see your real self, I want to be happy about that person, not the
Right.
person that is after the makeup in the morning, right? And for
Right.
that inner beauty that people talk about, we need a pharmacist looking at this whole thing. I strongly believe that we need pharmacists, besides myself, a whole bunch of other people that should be working on these things and trying to figure these things out because how do I make this thing better? And
Right.
so I'm glad that you are spreading this word about derm health and things like that. So thank you for doing that.
Yes. Thank you. So, what age would be, I guess, ideal to start utilizing your products?
So I'll tell that answer later, but first I'm going to tell you that if you're young, if you're a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, 15-year-old, like one of my daughters, right? I hope they listen to this podcast too, because they don't listen to me when I'm talking to them. So first of all, eat healthy. Trust
Mm.
me, your body is a giant chemistry set. Whatever it needs, it will extract from all the foods you eat that are good for you, and it will nourish your whole body from inside out. If you do that, you won't need a skincare product. Maybe a little bit here and there just to kind of give, oh, maybe I feel better. But in reality, it's just a facade, right? So the way I look at my skincare products is that it's mainly for people that are about the age of 30. 30 is an arbitrary age, of course. People may have a beautiful skin until they're 40. And then you start at 40. It doesn't really matter, right? If they're younger population, like my daughter, she's 16, and she'll use a skincare product once in a while, but not every day. If she feels like she's been eating bad food or she's out in the sun for a lot longer, the oxidative stress is getting, and we have dark skin to begin with, and she gets really dark, and that happens, right? Of course, she's going to put some glutathione on her face just to quench all the free radicals, and her original color comes out, which is she feels good about that one. So, but that's not a permanent thing; it's just a temporary thing because I'm looking for people that actually is using diet as a skincare product. So my book, The Glutathione Revolution, I have a 14-day diet to boost your glutathione levels. Please don't fall for that. It's not a 14-day plan. It's a lifelong plan for me, right? So that is my lifelong plan. I'm not by all means thinking that I'm the skin guru. Look at my skin. I see how beautiful I am, and they should do the same thing. No. But what I do know is that I learned a little bit later on in my life that if I can fix my diet, I can fix everything. And
Yeah.
so the diet that's in the book is my 25, 27 years, similar foods I'm eating every single day. And it has really helped me become a better human being in terms of health, right? Disease-free, full of energy, full of vibrations. Yes, I lost hair, but that was 25 years ago. I was losing hair way before my time. But my skin has really blossomed. I was born with a condition where my skin is extremely dry. It flakes off. I have snake skins pretty much, and I don't use any products. I don't use any products whatsoever. About the age of 30, I don't care who you are. Most people, their glutathione and the antioxidant benefits that your body needs to produce drops for the first time in your life, right? Yes, you're not going to see any skin conditions completely emerge right away, but that's the first time you start noticing that your body is dropping those glutathione levels, and internally you start seeing creepy forgetfulness. Your energy gets a little bit lower. Now you have some aches and pains in your body, and by the time you had a baby, or you had a new job, or you're having two jobs, having a family, and everything is just getting too chaotic in your lifetime, it goes, oh my God, there's too much stress. The stress was there, or maybe it's new stress, but your body's ability to recoup from the stress also depletes at that time as well. So when that starts happening, it will eventually affect your skin maybe 5 years down the road. Because first of all, it's internally is affecting your liver, your heart, your kidneys, your brain health. Everything is getting affected internally first, and then eventually surface out to the skin. So if you really want to use the products, I would suggest above the age of 30. I know my marketing team is going to kill me for this thing because everybody can use this product. I said, I know. In reality, is anybody over the age of 30 is definitely going to see an impact, is going to be useful and helpful to for the skin, right? Under the age of 30, you can use it by all means. If your mom or your dad's using it, just borrow from them, go for it.
Okay. That's good to know. So your book, it comes with the products. Did you decide that you wanted to write this book as you were creating these products?
No,
When
no, no,
did...
no. The products were actually launched after I finished writing the book. I had no
Okay.
idea that I was going to have all these products because my research started back in 2002 is when I first wanted to work on glutathione as a molecule to see if I can enhance it inside human bodies. And by 2007, we had the system perfected. It was just unfortunate that it was too far ahead of its time. There was no research available in the whole world. As of today, we have 7 patents that already been approved.
Wow.
The 8th one just got approved last week or so, and hopefully it will get published in the USPTO register. Again, keep in mind, I'm a pharmacist by trade. I'm here to solve problems. And skin, unless it's broken or wounded or something's wrong with it, I don't see that as a problem initially, right? And so I started doing my research and I started collecting all the data. Right away, I decided, I'm going to write this book. I'm going to write this book because I'm going to get all this information. And I had no idea it's going to take me 12 years to write my book. It took me 12 years. But in that time, I saw skin benefits. And then about 2016 is I decided, you know what? Yes, I'm going to create this product because my wife's friends are already asking me. Everybody's asking me. I say, can I buy some products from you? I was only making to sell to my family, right? I didn't want to sell it to the public yet because I wasn't ready to do anything yet at that time. And so we were selling to friends and family only, just junk packaging, just did that part. But in 2020, my book got launched, right? And after the launch of the book, I launched the company. But I launched my wellness company first. I started talking to the doctors and dermatologists all over the country, in fact, all over the world, and educate them about the benefits of glutathione and the technology that we have created to enhance the glutathione levels inside your body and things like that. And then this year, I revamped all the packaging and we launched the company for the very first time. And as soon as we launched the product, I mean, it was featured in a couple of magazines as the best launches for 2024. We got an article done by Vogue just recently as well. I said, oh my God, this is the next best thing that we can have. I had no idea how impactful that was, but it was definitely something that, oh, this is really good for your career. I said, I have no idea. My job is just keep on doing the work. And so the skincare company was launched this year after we did the whole rebranding, repackaging, and the products have not changed for the 15 years, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, so they haven't changed. Only thing, we added a couple of ingredients back in 2016. We added said extra, but other than that, the whole core principle that I have is to make life simple has not changed.
I love that. I am excited to read your book, number one. But congratulations on this
Thank you.
launch. This is absolutely amazing. And I'm really excited to learn more about it and to really just understand it better. But I think the way you've explained it, it makes so much sense. And that also brings me to you're a professor at USC.
Yeah, I'm an adjunct faculty, and I just live giving back,
Yeah.
right? I inspire kids that, hey, you know what? You don't have to be stuck with who you are. You can grow, you can change. I did, right? I didn't know I was going to be a pharmacy student. I was an engineering background. I moved to pharmacy. Even with that, I finished everything by the age of 24 and
Wow.
changed career in between. So, you know what? You can do it. I tell everybody, you can do it. So I teach entrepreneurship. I teach compounding courses. I teach them about basic sciences of how you can use your knowledge to create medicine, right?
Mhm.
Instead of just taking the medicine from the pill bottles and just give it to you. I mean, that's anybody can do that part. So our job as a pharmacist is to find out human biology and see how we can enhance it, how we make it better. So
Yeah.
that's why I teach the class. But what I get out of it is just so much joy seeing this young eye sparkling with hope that, yes, I can do this thing. And I hope, because I'm going to get old, you're going to get old, and we hope that the new generations is going to find a cure for the disease I'm going to get in like 10, 20 years from today. So
Right.
I'm going to inspire these kids.
Yes, that's exciting. I love that. One question I do have is for those that are just starting kind of their skincare journey or,
Yeah.
exploring that, what is one piece of advice that you would leave them with to help them achieve a healthier, youthful skin?
There is no secret about that one. We know it, you know it, but it's extremely hard to do, is to completely fix your diet. Remove every single thing that is not good for your health, right? First things, alcohol. You'll never put alcohol on your skin because you'll dry your skin off, but yet you'll drink a red wine in the hope that it's going to help you with your heart. No, your heart does not need help from red wine, please. Okay. Now, if you're in wine industry, please don't text me or email me or DM me. You know, it's just an example. Yes, stop eating poisons. I meet a lot of media people from here in Los Angeles and New York City, and it's sad that they are in meetings every single week, and every one of them will at least have 1 or 2 glasses of drink, at least minimum once a week. And that's sad. There's a young girls, they are having this issue to the skin already, and it's dehydrating from inside out. So please fix your diet. Eat lots of essential oils, no seed oils, but any kinds of other oils, olive oils, any good oil sources of oils is going to feed your nourishment for your skin. You fix your diet, you won't need my products. One last thing, the only liquid that goes in your mouth should be water. Should be
Okay.
water. I hope people get that part. Hydration is the key.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. You said you've got a 15-year-old, I've got a 10-year-old. So, it's really just helping to educate these young kids and help them to understand how to get into good habits now, get started now. So they don't have to worry about this thing, they're aging and all those other issues, skin issues later on.
Absolutely. And we all know as we age, we'll start forgetting things, but yet we
Mhm.
keep on doing the same thing over and over. You know why? It's habitual. So when you're young, if you're a 10-year-old daughter right now, work on the habits, because trust me, you'll forget every single thing. And the only thing that you remember is, this is how I do every time. Habitually, you keep on doing the same thing over and over. Good
Mhm.
habits will have a lasting relationship with your body. Thank you.
So where can everyone find your products?
Oro Skincare, AURO skincare.com. Please subscribe to the newsletter. I do spend time and energy to educate people. I'm not going to create more skincare products for you. Maybe I may, unless I find something earth shattering, then I'll definitely release some products. But my goal is to educate you about skin health, how to improve them with or without products. And so subscribe to the newsletter or skincare, and enjoy the products.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure talking to you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for spending a few minutes with me and listening to That's Derm Good. You can expect new episodes of That's Derm Good every week. The The podcast is available on your favorite app, including where you're listening right now. Subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a new episode. Bye.